Well, hey guys, welcome to Electrical. All right, so I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit this week about electricity in cars. All right, kind of important stuff and probably the most feared topic of anyone working on a car. All right, so we're going to talk about some of the basics, and they include voltage, current, and resistance. Those are the three items that are the most important to understand, and they're related. Okay, so first of all, voltage, that's our electrical force. It's the push. Current, that's the electrical flow. That's it moving through a conductor. And then resistance, that's the electrical push back. It kind of slows down the current. Resistance. That's probably what you guys give your parents all the time. Just kidding. Anyway, so they're also related through what's called Ohm's law. Yes, there is a person named Ohm, okay, and he came up with a relationship between voltage, current, and resistance, and it says that voltage equals current times resistance. All right, now we've got this cool little triangle. We've seen these before, but they're kind of neat because they tell us how to work with the formula. If we're missing a piece, then all we have to do is cover it up, and the triangle tells us what to do. So if we're missing current, then we divide resistance into voltage. All right, here's kind of a cool thing though. When we're working on cars, we kind of know that the voltage is usually pretty steady. If you guys remember, our voltage of our battery, which is what provides that power to the car when it's not running, is usually 12.6 volts. That's for a fully charged battery. Okay, so given that, we know that we're going to see voltage pretty much constant, and we're just going to be looking at current versus resistance. All right, kind of cool. All right, so how does the current flow? Well, it needs a conductor to be able to allow current to move through it, right? Such as a piece of metal, right? So here's what used to be a paper clip. And what I have here is a circuit that has some light bulbs, a switch, a fuse, and some wiring, okay? If I turn it on, then, well, sure enough, we can see that something is going on because the light bulbs light up. But let's check out our conductor. If I unplug it and I attach it to the metal and then touch the metal to the circuit, well, look at that. The light bulbs actually do go on. But what if I attach it to the opposite item, which is called an insulator? I wrap some electrical tape around this thing, and that resists the flow of electricity. Okay, so I'll clip it onto the resistor part, and I'll touch it, and, well, nothing happens because it's resisting the flow so much that we don't get any current going through there. Okay, that's kind of cool. But what about this circuit? Well, let's take a closer look. Okay, so we can see by looking at the voltmeter that we've got about 12.6 volts, right? We can also see that on the current meter, we've got about 1.49 amps, okay? So that's telling us how much current is actually going through the circuit. Now that gives us an idea that we've got some resistance going on with these light bulbs, all right? We'll take a look at those light bulbs. We've got two in what's called series. And what that means by series is the power comes in, goes through one light bulb, okay? It comes out and goes through the next light bulb. And then it comes out and it goes all the way back up to the battery, okay? So what if we got rid of some of the resistance? Right now we have two light bulbs resisting this flow. What if we made it down to just one? It should be brighter, and on top of that, we should see greater current flow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the ground into, whoa, check it out. The light bulb is much brighter. So now let's go take a look at the current. And sure enough, the current went up to 2.12 amps, okay? Our voltage is starting to drop because we're using power from our battery. Right? Okay, so there's a little bit about what we're going to be looking at as far as electricity. Okay. And remember, we've got voltage, current, resistance, Ohm's law. And then what I'm going to have you guys do is check out my second little video, which will give you an idea of where to look for fuses and your light switch, your headlight switch, a couple of very important items on your car. And then you can watch another video that I found that really goes through all of these principles of electrical. So then after that, you guys can take a look at the notes, fill those in, and make your slide deck. So if you have any questions, drop me a line. Talk to you soon. Bye.